Hey everybody, just felt like doing a video now. It's such a beautiful evening here, and so I definitely felt like I've actually been feeling it the last couple of days to just do a reading for you guys. I'm mixing it as we speak, and I hope that you can see me as well as the cards. Let's just take down the bikini. And so let's take away all the distractions. I'm hearing let's pick away all the distractions. Not pick on them. Don't pick on the distractions. Don't get irritated by distractions. Don't interact with distractions. If they're there, they're there, right? And their sole purpose is to distract you, to get your attention, right? So if you don't give them any attention, there's no more distractions. Simple as that. Sounds easier, I know, but still, it's always good to remember. And something else that I heard was that things that we are hoping for, or if you're hoping for something to turn out a certain way, like you had a blueprint, you wanted things to turn out a certain way. What I'm hearing is it might not happen. It might not happen at all. It's a blessing in disguise. Because the experience of wishing it to be, and as I said, that a door just flew open. The experience of wishing things to be a certain way is even more richer than the actual thing that we're hoping for, thing that you're hoping for. And as I said, that the door just like flew open, and so there's something about I'm hearing that Bruno Mars song, "I'll leave the door open," but the door is kind of opening, closing as the wind is changing, and so it's almost like your heart is fluctuating. I'm hearing, or you're not really sure of how things will turn out, and that's why you also would like things to turn out according to this blueprint that you're having in your mind, or this idea, this plan. I'm hearing you had a plan of certainty. I'm hearing, but it might be really, really fun. It might turn out really good, but I'm hearing the authenticity of it is not within the result, but the actual anticipation of it. So there's something there as you're like waiting. It's kind of like a hangman epiphany moment where you're like waiting for something to happen or expecting things to turn out a certain way, and then suddenly you're realizing that all you need is really here and now. Like you don't need things to be any other way. But it's a struggle, right? It's a struggle. It's not always easy to come to terms with what is. It's not always easy to be in acceptance and to be feeling like you are losing control, or like you have to stand your ground for something or fight something, or like you're in conflict with the way things are, basically. So what is it in your current environment that is not this already? What is it in your current life situation that is not the 10 of Cups already? What is it that you are so eager to change? And do you truly have the power to change it, or is it not in your hands at all? It's kind of like this game of like push and pull. I'm hearing, because it is in your power, it is in your hands. You can redirect your life, you can manifest and change things. But also it's impossible to know, I'm hearing, impossible to know really who is behind the steering wheel. Because in the end of it all, the magician is only a true magician and not an illusionist if he knows that magic goes beyond illusion, and still everything is an illusion. You understand what I'm saying? So magic is not a way to to force things to be different than they are. It's not a way to change people or to change yourself. It's not a way to cheat. I'm hearing cheat or fool. Magic is a way of being. It's flowing with the essence of life, with creation. And so all your tools are there at your disposal. You can change it and redirect, but you also have to know, where does that need to change come from? Where does that redirection come from? Is it from your ego? Is it from your need to have it your way? Or is it because you intuitively know that things need to change? Or things are changing? I'm also hearing wake up and smell the roses. What is a rose? Rose is known to be the most romantic flower in the world, right? So there's something there. Maybe you are just right now opening up your eyes to the potential of a lifelong romance, or, you know, it doesn't have to be a romantic romance. It can be a romance with, you know, a passion of yours. It can be romance with, a new perspective. But remember that a rose will only last so long if you pick it. And also the essence of the rose cannot be captured. Although the smell of the rose, the perfume of the rose is there, and the essence of the rose is captivating in itself. The reason why the rose has thorns is because of its beauty. So maybe also remember that you might be the one carrying, you know, a lot of armor, I'm hearing, because you've been picked before. And again, picking on, don't, like, you pick up on the details, you pick up on the distractions, but you don't pick on them. You don't try to change them. You don't try to even give them attention. And so again, it's kind of a stoic energy to that. And I'm feeling also this energy of Leo. So maybe some of you are Leos, or you have Leo very prominently in your chart. You can be, I'm hearing, accompanied by a Leo. So there's some kind of form of protection. Wow. I'm saying there's some kind of form of protection there. And then suddenly I'm like losing my breath, almost like swallowing my words. So there's something in the throat chakra here in regards to Leo, something in the expression that needs to get out there. And maybe this Leo can help you to express yourself better. Listen to Madonna, Express Yourself. She's also Leo. All right, let's get going. 8 minutes of simple channeling. Let's go. So what is it that you need to be confronted with in this very given moment? We have the Justice, and it's upside down, it's in reverse. So there's some kind of imbalance or injustice. I feel intuitively like there's somebody has trespassed your boundaries, or you have stretched yourself to a limit where it's no longer possible to go down a certain road. It's no longer possible to extend yourself or even expand yourself, I'm hearing. It's no longer possible to accept certain things in your life and your surrounding. Maybe that's why you also need to change, or you feel that change. There's something that is imbalanced or unjust, and it's calling it's calling you. I'm hearing calling out. It's almost calling out to you, but it's almost like you're calling out it. It's like you can see it, and it's almost like it's begging for attention. So maybe there's, like, amongst all these distractions, there's something that needs to be picked. There's something that needs to be looked at. Something that is very, very off. And maybe that has been off for a long time. Let's see. Can we get one more card for Justice, please? One more card for Justice, please. Clarify, Justice. What is that needs attention? What is the injustice about, the imbalance about? What is that about? Queen of Pentacles. So it's a dynamic with money. I'm hearing some people of you might, I'm also hearing self-worth, and I'm hearing self-loathing. So some of you might be self-loathing to a certain degree, where you're not allowing wealth in your life. You're not allowing wealth to flow through you. You're not feeling like you're worthy enough, not feeling like you are worthy to be on that throne or to rejoice in the bounties of life. Could also be that you're dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo that is causing this disruption in your life, causing this. Or there's a Libra coming back to you with a ton of abundance. It could be a Libra returning that has some kind of gift to give you that puts you in a completely different position in life. Because the Queen of Pentacles, she is definitely all abundant, and she's very close to the Empress in that regard, that she has that voluptuousness around her and that richness of the soil. There's something imbalanced here, and I'm also sensing, because it is earthbound, if there's self-loathing, it has a connection to the way that you see your body, the way that you treat your body. And it also relates to sexuality, I'm hearing, or at least to motherhood. And we're having actual roses here up on her, around her throne as well. So there's something in that. Please study the rose medicine. Yeah. And it's almost like you've been working hard on yourself, but that working hard on yourself, that effort of working hard on yourself also is kind of like a calling out for self-acceptance. Like what is it that is so wrong that you need to work on, right? What is it that is so wrong that you need to change so bad? And as I'm seeing this, a wasp just landed, or a bee. He's beautiful. And the bee that stings, right? I actually wrote a poem about that once, the bee that stings. The reason why the bee stings is because it needs to protect itself. And then she left, right? Okay, so hardworking. Working so hard to reach that gold, to reach that honey. Should also listen to Robin. She's an artist, a Swedish artist that I love, and her song Honey. And it's also about sexuality, sensuality, voluptuousness, and riches. Sorry that you can't see all my face, but I think this will be good enough. All right, so what is in the past that's causing this disruption? What is it that caused this lack of balance and lack of justice? There's Five of Swords, so there's some kind of conflict. What is this conflict about? There's some kind of conflict causing a lot of anxiety and distress, anxiousness, inability to sleep. Who or what is the reason for this? Again, I'm seeing the roses, the Lovers. So there's a past relationship. I'm hearing a karmic relationship. You thought it was a twin flame, or maybe it was a twin flame, but I don't think so. I think it was a karmic relationship that caused you a lot of distress, a lot of disease. And disease can also be physical, right? Disease, like you're having a disease. This is the reason. I'm hearing this song, show me the reason of being lonely. It's Backstreet Boys. The Five of Swords is a conflict where you're walking away from a conflict. You're walking away from what's no longer serving you. But in that injustice, it felt like the other person or the other persons, I'm feeling like this is not you. You're one of these people walking away. This person that you were dealing with, it could have been a Gemini, but this person that you were dealing with definitely left a lot of bodies, I'm hearing, after them. You took a leap of faith with this one. You thought it was a new beginning. It didn't turn out the way that it was supposed to. So no wonder that you're really needing this blueprint thing to turn out the way that you want it to. That's fine though. I know exactly what it is like. So I know exactly what it is like. But things are never as they seem. You know, always expect the unexpected. That's what life has taught me, at least. The Fool is also like you're having a companion. You're starting fresh again. The reason for why this happened, it might have turned out to be terrible and you felt like you were the victim of betrayal. And I'm hearing purgatory. Perpetuary purgatory. Wow. So basically you went through hell and back with this one. But the reason why it was actual to like cleanse yourself of inner conflicts as well, and to reawaken something in you. Everything happens for reasons, my dear. Yeah. You needed to leave certain things behind, and these certain things could have been thoughts and beliefs and ideas of yourself and of others, in order for you to come to terms with who you let into your life, who you cooperate with, but also how you can meet yourself as you meet others, because it needs to be equal, it needs to be balanced. And right now there are certain things that are still imbalanced, be it your economy, be it your health, your wealth, be it the way you see your own body, you treat your own body, sexuality, voluptuousness, sensuality. It's all connected. So let's see, how can we heal this? So this, through cooperation, something will happen in July, I'm hearing, or August, because we're in Gemini season now, but it's Cancer season. However, these readings are timeless, so apply it to wherever it fits in, but don't try to force it. And then the bell goes off. Number 8 is very important. So again, August, something happening in August, or something could have happened in August, but something will lead up to August, and then it will like really kick off. So there's something that you started, a project that you will start right now. Again, I'm hearing if it is about money, it will really, really, really kick off. And the 8th of July, 8th of August, during that time, but also the 8th month, or Cancerian season. It would really kick off then. And it is some kind of higher purpose to this cooperation, because I'm seeing the Hierophant here. And it's something that is teaching you how to manage your finances, but also putting yourself in a position where you see yourself with new eyes, in a new shine, or in a new light. But you are valuing yourself a little bit more than you did before. Even though this guy or this woman is new and still learning, it's still, a big leap forth. Managing your finances, managing your wealth. You need to learn how to manage your wealth. You need to learn how to manage your time. I'm hearing time as energy. And again, the Hierophant, it could have started during Taurus season and ends up in Cancer season. And like, you won't see this coming either, I'm hearing, for some of you, not all of you. So, and again, it's interesting because this 3 of Pentacles, you have the blueprint right here. So the plan is already like setting off. It's gonna happen, just not the way that you expect it to. And it's okay if it doesn't happen at all, because simply talking about it, simply starting out on this like equal terms, cooperating, coming together as one, this is simply what needs to happen. And then what happens afterwards is basically all up to you. But we have both the Star and the Strength here, and future far ahead. So again, Leo season. There's wishful thinking turns out to be dreams coming true. Because of your strength, because of your stamina, your wishes will be done, as in heaven, as on earth, I'm hearing, and as in her, I'm hearing as well. So there's something about the feminine there. But listen, what you need to learn is to know yourself, to know your strength, to know what you're able to do, and to remember that you are able. And also to know that you need to give to yourself as well as others, not only to others or only to yourself. And that is like, I'm getting the chills right now because you're getting the star strength together with 9 of Cups. So it's a definite wish fulfillment. It will not turn out the way that you're hoping, but it will be even better. Even better. And know your word, I'm hearing. Not even know your worth, but know your word. Because your word is that magician upside down, right? And also the Queen of Swords came up here, so like know your word. Your word is very powerful. Who you say yes to, who you say no to, what you invite in, what you let be. You have such tremendous power. And even silence can be powerful in that, right? So again, know your word. Know your word, know your worth. It's all connected. So what is the final advice on this, please? For everybody that's watching, for you who are watching, whoever it resonates with. The Hangman came out like this. So it's almost like you're reaching the tipping point to where you cannot wait anymore, but at that tipping point, you'll find your enlightenment, right? And then you'll set yourself free. Odin hanged himself upside down in a tree of life to watch everybody and to see their suffering, to see their joy. And in that, just as Buddha did, he reached enlightenment. He reached the all-seeing eye. He understood what it was. And so give yourself permission to have a moment there in the stillness and to be okay with what is, and see also what needs to change. Maybe the change just happens naturally. Maybe all you need to do is just simply see it. Like I said, you watch everything happen. You see the distractions happening. You see the details. But I'm hearing the devil is in the details. So again, if you interact with these details, these distractions, they won't give you as much as if you just simply watch them. And maybe you'll even be able to see yourself as that, the ruler, the king. But I feel like you have somebody with you. That Leo energy, the strength energy. Is there anything else, Spirit? What do you want to say, God? I've said enough. All right. Yeah. And I feel like you are in a conflict with yourself, whether or not you should offer your forgiveness or offer an apology. But I mean, of course, do whatever feels right. But again, you can also just watch this narrative happen within you. Watch the struggle happen within you. Watch yourself, put yourself in the page positions all the time. Why are you devaluing yourself? Why are you putting yourself at the page position? Not that there is anything wrong with a page, because they are, so rich and always learning something. But I know for sure for myself, I can put myself in a position where I'm like the student all the time, the good student. And in that regard, that's like my comfortable space. And I don't have to like value myself as much or put myself as high, because I don't like to be in the limelight, etc. But it's really, really valuable to also know that your strength comes only when you allow yourself to be exactly who you are and how you are, right? So no need to balance a struggle. Let it be. Watch it happen, and it shall unfold, right? It shall just tip over. No more waiting. No more waiting. Okay, my loves, I hope this helped. Thank you for watching, and I wish you a beautiful, beautiful day, night, whatever you're having, whatever you're serving yourself. I hope this was serving you in some way, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.